Alright, so I kind of lied. So I'm going to be recording audio for this part and then splicing it together with the other pieces because it picked up about halfway through part of the build I was doing. And I'm not entirely sure where that other video went because I swear I saved it. But anyways, let's get back into things here. So I'm going to wait till morning. And because I think it rains or something shortly, so we're just gonna wait till morning before I start doing any of my building. Plus, because, well, I was gonna make my comment that they're synths again, because they were all out all night. All night. Is this before I fix the fence? Oh, this is before I fix the fence.
Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. I will work on this.
Okay, so when we come back, I'm going to have fixed this fence. Or not when you come back, but when you splice together the other video, I'm going to have fixed this fence. And I
When are we going back to Diamond City?
am not going to do that right now because it takes forever. But yeah. So I'm gonna ignore that for now. But what I did,
meanwhile, keep your mind on your work and off the boys.
Is over here, because this is still in the same place roughly. So you'll notice some little subtle differences, like the fence will be completely mended everywhere at that point. But what I do is I start off by building a machine gun turret over here, and this is the only turret I had built before that video, so this is just a quick mock-up of what I did. So I took this one because for my immersion's sake, I figured this was the one that looks like it could be like it has a ladder on it, sort of. So if you need to climb up it, you can get up it. But it's not the only reason I use this one. And let's see. So we're gonna put this one up smidge higher, I think. Because I ended up realizing I could do something else with it afterwards. So
we're gonna need more salt soon.
Slide this up here.
Diamond City before long.
See, they were just making fun of each other for going to Diamonds. I don't know.
I'll get around to it.
Ugh, you always say that. I'll get around to it. What are you waiting for exactly?
For you to quit nagging me about it. That's
Yokels. So what I did was in here. So what I'm gonna do is make it so that you can't get to that if you're like a, because you need to be able to get up to it to put the turret on top, and I want it to be able to be managed because you need to put, because you need to repair them if they get shot or something during a battle. So there needed to be an easy way up there that fit for immersion's sake. And so originally I had done it, and it was just these, just because this has the ladder pieces on it, so you climb up there. But then I had another idea, and I went about it slightly differently. So I took this one, and I put it on this side of the fence, slightly lower than that one. So, because if you put it up here, it like snaps together. But if you put it slightly lower, so that that's like a step up, and this is in the ground here, and they kind of line up, they're close enough. Then you come over here, and you take a, I used a different one last time. I'm going to use this one, but no, you know what? I should have used this one. I'll swap it out when later on, eventually. Keep in mind, this is not the one that I used. It'll look a little different than the next one. I should have used this one. So much better. The railings. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Anyways, I wanted to make it so that when the Brahmin finally comes back home, because I will have to get a new Brahmin eventually, that it will be not able to climb this. Let's see. Is that too low? Oh yeah, because that's the high one. So we need the actually no, that's the short one. Why is it not fitting there? That's dumb. It should work. It's because it's not straight or something? How far in do I have to come? Okay. Yeah, it might be easier to put this in over here. It should fit. Unless that one wasn't straight. Okay. Let's clip that there. You clip onto that. Good enough. All right. Now it fits. That's okay. Whatever. It's not super far away from the fence over here, right? No. That's okay. Yeah, that works. All right. So, yeah, so that was what I did, and we have these pieces here. So this one clips in here, which just works so much better this time than when I did it last time. That's a smidge higher than I would like it to be, but the cow can't get on it. So jump the fence. All right. And you go up here, and you put one of these up here. And then you drop one of these on here. Actually, wait, this one we want to do. Right, that way. And there we go. So now there's your platform. And yeah, there we go. So I could probably sneak this down a little bit lower and make this jump better. Let's see. Nah, it works. It's close enough. You'll notice things will be a little bit different in the next one, but this is mainly where we are. When the next video starts off, I'm futzing around trying to put something on top of this one so that you can stand on it, because the piece wouldn't go in there. So this is down a little bit lower. I don't use this one. I will fix that later. I really like the look of this now. And then I put these up here, and that's where they are. And that's really about all I did here. I actually put the turret on top of this in the next one, so I just wanted to show you building what I was building here. But you'll notice things will look a little different. Like I fixed this fence, and I put like a picket fence around in here. I actually did all that off camera originally because it took so long to do. I actually had to move this fence in a smidge because it didn't quite fit where we had it there before. It didn't line up with the fence that I ran across over here from that corner. So because it didn't line up there, I had to fix this one so that it would line up. And then I put all these pieces all over the place, and we did picket fence in here, and then this goes all the way down there like it usually does here. And over this side, I straightened up the fence, filled in the holes, and put like a fire barrel right here so people can't get through it. And that's about it, really. That's what we'll pick up. So in a couple seconds, we'll go back to my pre-recorded stuff that I'm going to have to do audio commentary for, and we'll go from there. What's this dog? Chimp. He's one of the provisioner dogs. But anyways, yeah, so we'll pick up there in a few moments. Hey, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna do live audio commentary for this. I should probably have just watched it again, but I don't know. So here's the slightly different ramp. Like I said, there's no railing on there, but otherwise everything else is pretty much the same. I'm not sure why I futz around down here. I did kind of watch this little piece. I was talking about something, but I ended up coming back up here, and so this is where we're going to put that turret back on, which we didn't do in the last one. Find the turret. There we go. And yep, keep falling off of there because that's a great idea. And then I futz around and fine-tune this for a bit. Trying to make sure that it's getting coverage. Because it's way too far, it's pointing way too far to the left, I think, there. So we want to move it to the right so that it gives the sort of 90 degrees to those corners. And coverage just the front. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's doing these at night again. Because that's when I do it. I don't know why. I started doing this at like 3, but then I got distracted by something and never came back. So, I as you can see, part of this, the fence is fixed. I think I will do like a victory wrap around the fence in some point in the future. So we'll leave that part alone. So here I'm building the second turret. And I spent a bunch of time kind of just futzing around in the menus there for a long time. Checking on different things that I wasn't going to use, so I'm just kind of fast forwarding through all that until I get back to what I wanted to use, which was a boxcar. And here we are. So now I'm trying to determine like which boxcar I wanted, because I was thinking about maybe doing the big one with the hole in the side, so I can make like I could have made like a gunner's nest up there or something and put something in it. And it actually sounds like kind of a cool idea. I might do that somewhere. Maybe that'll be in Sanctuary, I think. But yeah, so I ended up going with I think it's a single width boxcar or whatever. It's the shorter one. Much like with the other one, we try to line it up with a fence, get the edges all just right here, and I think I might mess with it again for a second here, making sure that's even or up against that or whatever it needs to be. And then, now that it's closer, move it a little bit closer again. Because I'm never satisfied with the closeness to the fence. I don't know why I'm doing this. It doesn't even need to be that close. But there we go. Anyways. This one was much easier because I didn't need to build the actual platform. We just had to put the thing down and then put the turret on it. And despite some brief difficulties with actually placing the turret and making sure it's in the right location so it gets proper coverage here. So I think right now it's still set to clip the walls. So I think I squeak it out a little bit further to the front here, just to make sure. Yeah. Theoretically, that should be all it is. And I'm talking about so right there I was talking about the sway back and forth on it, and how it was going to be pointing outside of the rail car, so it wasn't going to be a problem. Now we're coming back in here towards my repaired and moved fence. And we're going to put a ramp on this, but it's not going to fit. So this involves a little bit of messing around too, trying to find one that works. So I'm going to actually cut from here too. So I'm gonna split myself off. I'm gonna do some fast forwarding. And here's the fast forwarding. So I'm editing these in real time in case you're wondering. That's why it's why I keep saying I'm gonna do something and then I go do it and then yeah. But yeah, so this is me futzing around with the menu trying to find the thing I want. Then I find one that fits after I lowered the turret down a smidge because the turret was a little too high for what I needed, which I realized later. So then we have this staircase, which works perfectly for what I need, which is just to have access to the top of the building and not to send anybody in particular up there. So it's intact with the ground, which is a big thing I was looking for, and it lined up mostly up there. It's the Commonwealth. There's no such thing as square corners. So there you go. Good enough for government work. And then I try to find something to use as a railing. And I'm halfway tempted to fast forward through this because none of these railings work until we get to the regular size railings, which is like 3 railing choices from now in this menu. None of these really fit, except for that one, but it's backwards. There we go. I still have no idea what's supporting that. It might be sort of bolted on from the outside or something and down below, but it's clearly not supported by much of anything. Then we just make sure it's nice and straight, which is, I don't know, the sign of an obsessionist. That's what I do all the time. So that one looks nice, I think to myself. And then we set our goals, set our lofty sights on this other one. So we head back over here. And I'm like, why is there no stuff up here? There should be stuff up here. So we put some railings up to make sure we don't fall off. And since that's going to fire only in an arc facing out the front, we put some railings on here. But we use them fancy railings from the scaffolding. So I like those. And there we go. Alright, so that part's done. And let's see, I think that's it. So the only thing really missing here is the railings on the side of the ramp. I think I threw 2 more down here, so I'm thinking about it right now. Is what's going on. I'm like, maybe it looks like it should go there. And then we put some ramps down. No, not ramps, railings. And I forget what I used for railings. I might just go the easy way, the cop-out way. Yeah, I do. And that's it. So then there we are. So machine gun turret with railings, and it's protected essentially. And that's it. So then we finish those pieces up. I think I go up here to show that there are more turrets up on the roof. Eventually. And yeah, that was to show that there were more turrets up on the roof. There's 3 of them up here. There's those 2 and then there's another one in the back. And that's to watch Lucy while she wanders around out in the backyard. Because she needs some protection. Even though she survived everything. I'm just kind of snake bit from them because the cat died. And then the cow died. And I still don't understand how either of those things happened. And like the cat got stuck in like some weird glitchy mesh position. But yeah, so then we finish that. So I'm showing off the fence here again. At least I think I was. I've shown the picket fence over there that's caged in, and I'm showing that this goes around here, and that this corner was the one I had to move to make. I think it was that one I had to move to make it line up with this one, or no, it was that's the one that we left in place. I'm sorry. That was my quick save because the game has been crashing. As I think I mentioned in that what's been going on video. It took a lot of work to fix it, so quick saves, there's been a lot of quick saves, like you'll notice as you go through these. Like every time I do something I quick save now, just in case it crashes again, because the quick saves are being uploaded to my cloud. So I'm actually relatively safe. If I have to reload them, it's just a pain because you have to reinstall all of the save files, then you have to reinstall all the mods, and then you have to go through and like enable and disable the ones you want in your load list. But that's pretty much it here. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.